Building on top of concatenation, we have AI augmented sync or LLM prompt sync. What we do here is that this is ConnectALL enriched by AI. What we do here is that during synchronization, ConnectALL takes the content of the field concatenation and sends it to the configured LLM as a prompt, and then takes the return from that prompt and sends that to the destination field. We use LLM logos, which you can see here, to indicate where LLM sync is configured in the field mapping. And it is based on the LLM that you have configured for that field. We also allow you to configure LLM connections with defined models. This is a new connection type. We have support for Gemini, OpenAI, Anthropic, and Copilot today. Again, this is one where if there are customers who are looking to adopt this, we can very quickly turn around support for another LLM vendor. This is a very simple kind of mini adapter, since the scope of the automation is the ability to send and receive these prompts. So this is built on top of the concatenation, and I can show you what that looks like here. So going to our automation list. Our automation that we've been working with. You can see here, this is a mapping with the LLM prompt configured. And just like concatenation, this is in the value transformation. You have the toggle here to run the prompt through an LLM, and a picker to pick your connections. There's none available because the one I have selected is the only one configured here. But that would give you a list of LLM connections. So I've ConnectALL Gemini configured for my LLM connection. And we say to assess the following Agile story and make recommendations for improvement. This is one of the use cases that we're seeing, is kind of Agile best practices recommendations that can be taken from one system to another. So here I've just taken the story name and description essentially. And if I go in, so this is our mapping. It's a very simple prompt. Now, if I go into Jira, let me make an update to our story here that we used previously. I'm going to get rid of this link. I'm going to leave the link there, but I am going to say editable. There's a very bad story definition. And I'll come into ConnectALL and go run my automation. You see that's queued. And that does take a few seconds longer because that is then going out to the LLM, waiting for the response and forwarding that update. It takes a little bit of time, not a lot longer. We do separate syncs that are run through the LLM into a separate queue so that they do not impact other synchronization either on that automation or for ConnectALL as a whole. Now, if I go over to Rally and I reload, I asked for those recommendations to be added to the notes field. And here is our recommendation back from the LLM with a whole bunch of specifics about what is wrong with it. So it is not happy with our story definition. You can, of course, put longer prompts in there to get more specific return. Things to know, it follows the same model as concatenation, meaning the prompt runs whenever any of the fields included in the source are updated. Multi-value fields will be included with a comma separated list. We have the same limitations around the supported adapters, which will be expanded in the next release. And then finally, ConnectALL tracks token utilization per connection and per automation to provide visibility to cost. Cost is one of the biggest limitations with Gen AI use, and we want to give customers the ability to understand how are their automations, how is their Gen AI sync factoring in there. And so we have this breakout. This is added to the statistics, or rather the metrics. So under your user menu, we have a new tab for LLM usage. This is sorted by connection. And I think I have my scope as too narrow right now. So give me just a second. You can see the ConnectALL Gemini, refresh the report, and it shows our token use that for the sync that we just sent over there. Of course, we can make this a longer report. So if I go back to September, you can see our end of sprint demos at demo dates in here for our token utilization. This is broken out by the various automations that we have, broken down by input and output tokens, and a total, since we know there's some costing around all of that. So this is kind of the basics of this reporting.